Hello everybody, welcome to another MSQ stream for 14. I was kind of debating whether to stream or not today, but I feel like if I didn't, I'd feel like I'd wasted a day, I guess. Even though I'm not doing much otherwise, but it's all good. Thank you for the headbats, appreciate it. But yes, I think the sooner I get through MSQ, the sooner I can maybe get back to the games I was playing before as well. Or at least getting through a good chunk of MSQ will allow me to get back to the games I was playing before. At least I want to say I want to give myself a week and a half before I get back to those, because that's when the VODs for those games are going to start going public or going live on YouTube. So it'll be a good kind of it'll be good timing wise, so when I actually get back to those games I can upload VODs regularly again. But otherwise I should actually get to work on saving my MSQ VODs too, but yeah, I hope your weeks are going alright. I know some are having tougher weeks than others, but just hopefully things sort of ease up for everybody. If you are having a tough week, I know one friend who is. Hopefully that gets all resolved, I hope. But yeah. Yeah, it is Sushi. It is tough for our friend Sushi, but alright, let's see. So it's funny when you have like plans for stream and you want to try and do things, but you get lazy and then any kind of stream plans get pushed. That's kind of like what's been happening lately. At one point I thought I was going to play through all the Yakuza games, but that didn't really pan out. I bought all the Resident Evil, well, not all of them, but like I think I have all the Resident Evil games, not OG 2 and 3 and 4. I only have remix for 2, 3, and 4, but I was wondering if I would ever try to play through all the games, all the RE games on stream, but that's gonna be a journey. I need to actually focus on the games I'm playing right now, otherwise I'll just get sidetracked and get distracted and start new games and start new games and then leave other games in the dust, so that would not be advisable. So but yeah, today we're just gonna continue with MSQ. I think last time the biggest thing that happened was we did the giants stuff. So that we met the giants, we met the Yakoi. Valgarmanda actually was set free by Bakul Jaja. That guy I want to slap in the face, or in the faces I should say, because he has two faces. I'm gonna be so happy when we actually go to fight him or something, but yeah, anyways, let's boot up the game, shall we? Let me pause the music here. Alright. But yes, Bakul Jaja is someone I want to slap in the face, because he is annoying as hell. And I really hope they don't give him a redemption arc. We all do. I really hope he's a villain to the end, so that I don't feel bad for saying all these things early and like go back on it, you know. Let's see though. Let's see. But yeah, Bakul Jaja is a guy that needs to be humbled to some degree. Why am I in machine? Oh, I logged in early just to do an alliance raid as a DPS. That's right. I do like this Balthier outfit. It's really snazzy. 12 is a game I always think I'm gonna go back to, but it's I don't think it's a game that's replayable unless you really want to experiment with different jobs for different characters, but okay, let's see. So apologies in advance if you do hear like audio sounds from outside my window, but all right, so let's go back onto Reaper. I mean, not Reaper. Why do they call it Reaper? Viper. Man, my brain is probably not gonna brain today. We'll see how that goes, but going back to Viper, and we need to go back to Warlord's Echo, which is the giant village or location where the Yakoi live. Okay. Okay. Where are my friends? But I hope you're having a good day so far, everybody. Or a good evening. Just relax. I'm probably just gonna sit back and relax. I'm probably just gonna go through MSQ, so. Okay. Everything should be set. Alright. The promise of peace. Aaronville would propose a course of action. I think it's time we return to Tuliolal. After scaling Tiral's tallest mountain and battling a legendary beast to the death, even dauntless heroes like you could probably use a rest. In any case, there are preparations to be made before we can visit the next destination laid out in the saga. The respite would be most welcome. I believe I hear the Forar cabins calling our names. Oh, is this like the last, welcome in Rimaru. Is this the last quest in this quest line? Which means the next quest will be like the next big arc, I suppose. Okay, so back to Tuliolal we go, I suppose. But welcome in Rimaru. Hope your day's been well. So we're going back to the main city. Alright. So I guess we're getting a little bit of a break before the next big story arc. Which is fine. There are still 2 feats left to go. We want to face them refreshed and ready for action. Ooh, I won't say no to clean sheets and a soft pillow. I mean, that's just good for anybody. Alright. Okay. Sorry, I'm just like moving my mic to see where good placement is. Alright, should be fine. No sooner did we set foot back in Tuliolal than I felt the weight of recent events set in all at once. I am definitely due for a long nap. I think we all are, Cryo. I think we all need a long nap. I'll take the opportunity to think on some things. Alright. Rest well, everyone. We can meet back here later on. I have a small errand to run in the city, so I'll leave you to recover. Will you be heading to the palace, Waklamat? Waklamat, did you hear me? Lost in our own little world, it seems. Well, no matter, I'll be back soon enough. Yes, you will. So I guess we are just taking a break. Alright. An attendant is standing by to unlock your cabin. Enjoy your stay. Okay then. The best way I know. So Waklamat is just pondering a lot of things right now, it seems. Which is fine. Question for anyone in chat. You know these the new tombstones, where do I go to redeem them? Do I have that yet, or do I need to get through more MSQ? Like the heliometry and the mathematics tomes. I should be able to, right? Where would that be? Should be able to redeem? Yeah. Where would I go for that? Is that in Tuliolal? Or is that somewhere else? Do I need to like backtrack all the way to like Radzetan or something? How far are you into the story? We just finished the defeat with the giants. The Yakui people. Where we had to fight Valigamranda. That trial. If the quest name right now is Promise of Peace, if that helps. So do I need to go through more MSQ, or maybe I cannot redeem them yet? Okay, I need to progress more. That's what I figured, because I feel like there'd be a clear area where I'd be able to redeem or use the tomes. That's okay. Thanks for the clarification. Welcome back, Master Beowulf. Your cabin is just as you left it, minus a light layer of dust. Cool. Did some cleaning. Oh, do we have a visitor? Someone coming to see us? What's happening? Oh, we heard her before she knocked.
Have a moment?
I guess she has a lot on her mind. What it seems like.
There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Yeah, I kind of figured. What is it?
So,
What is happening? Use your words. Is she just not good at communicating? What's going on? She's having so much trouble. What's wrong? What's wrong, girl?
It's just too stuffy in here, that's what.
What?
We should go outside. Aye, a nice walk in the fresh air, that's what we need.
Welcome in, Perk. Hope your day was alright. Woklama came in, didn't know what to say, and then she says, let's go outside. That's okay. I think she's still new to having companions, I guess. Which is fine. Which is totally fine. Sorry to drag you away from your nice, comfortable cabin, but I could feel the walls closing in. Oh, I know. I'll take you to one of my favorite places in Tuliolal. That should help me get my thoughts in order. We'll go to the Resplendent Quarter and make our way up from there. Okay, if you say so. She must really be stressing out. If she can't even, like, talk. Alright. Resplendent Quarter. Oh, is that her? Is that her, like, caretaker? Peshua, what are you doing up and about? Is your back feeling better? It's much healed now, so don't make a fuss. Besides, I can't be lounging in bed all day when you're out there fighting your hardest to win the throne. You're the claimant with the greatest love for peace. That she is. I love this nation of ours, and lending you my support is the least I can do. That's nice. She is the woman who raised her, after all. When I see you smile like that, how can I not be encouraged? Oh, there's plenty more who believe in your cause. I can recruit a whole battalion of smiling faces if you think it'll help. Yours alone is more than enough. Thank you, Peshua. And thank you, Third Promise. I shall pray for your success in the contest. Cool. Nice little moment. Oh, those smiling faces. And we were watching the whole time. Sorry, Shin, I'm getting distracted. It's just that with the progress we've made in the contest, even these everyday encounters feel that much more special. Do you think we can take our time and maybe wander around a little first? Then we can head to that spot I was thinking of. Wuklamat, I know this is not your intention, but you're not trying to ask us out, are you? What's going on? You're not trying to, like, confess or anything, are you? Can you imagine? This is a nice spot, actually. She just needs to gather.
This is much better.
She just needs to gather her thoughts. A lot has happened.
I used to come here all the time when I was little. I'd look out over the whole city, and whatever worries I had would seem so small. Do you remember what I said at the top of Workor Zormor? That I would fight to preserve Papa's peaceful Tural?
Oh, that, yes, yes.
Well, I've been thinking a lot since then. About what peace really means. If it's just the absence of war.
Mm-hmm.
And it brought to mind all the best parts of our journey so far.
Okay. The Hanu Hanu. The Pelu Pelu. The Moblins. And the Yakui. So what are these thoughts you have about peace? And Peshua.
I realized nothing gives me greater joy than the happiness of others.
Oh, that's very kind of her. She's a nice person.
Life has its ups and downs, but the company of family and friends and the music of their laughter is what makes it worth living.
You know what's interesting? Right now, this little conversation is kind of giving me Stormblood vibes. Like, I guess with the interactions we've had with Lise in the past. I don't know why that's like coming to mind right now.
And as silly as it might sound, I've come to believe that those smiling faces are the best measure of peace.
That's actually a very deep thought that she's having, because that is a good measure. That's the thing I expect you to say. You wish for a word like the Yoki's dream. Ideals are nice in theory. That would be so mean to say, but it would be realistic. I kind of wonder what kind of approach we should go. The kind approach, the lofty, aspiring approach, or the realist. Well, we'll just go along with what she's putting down, or picking up what she's putting down. You wish for a world like in the Yakui's dream?
With eternal life and no struggle or conflict?
Oh, not that.
It's certainly an ideal worth striving for.
I didn't mean to bring that up. Oops.
Who knows if we could make such a world a reality? But renouncing war and conquest seems like a good place to start.
Okay, I feel like I missed the mark a little bit, but it's good that dialogue choices don't impact the story. They don't impact the story. If they did, I'd be more careful with my choices. But this is 14. Dialogue options.
This is my plan.
Dialogue options in Final Fantasy 14 are just for flavor. What is your plan? What's your plan, Third Promise?
When I become Dawn Servant, I'll build on Papa's peace. Our people will live together in harmony.
That's cute.
It's just like Kryl said. By taking the time to hear their concerns, understand their feelings, and consider how best to serve, with each passing day, I'll be that much closer to becoming the leader I want to be. It's hard for me to say how much I've changed since the contest began. But there's one thing I can say with confidence. I wouldn't have come this far without you as allies.
Oh, that's nice.
If it wasn't for you all listening and feeling and thinking along with me, I would have never learned so much, and in so short a time.
How very Heidelin of us to hear, feel, and think.
There are 2 keystones left. After everything that's happened, and imagining what could happen, are you still willing to walk this path with me?
I mean, we've come with you this far, so...
Thank the gods for that.
Imagine if we had an option to say no, and then we would sail back to Eorzea, never seeing the conclusion of Dawntrail.
Well, I've nothing else to get off my chest. I need to head to the palace, but I'll see you back at the cabins.
Yes, we are the champion of Heidelin's love. It's so true. But the way she shouted her goal is very anime trope. Of like, you know, guys going up to the rooftops and declaring their confession or something. Are we sleeping? Yes, we are. Why do I sleep like that? Come on, bro. At least look like you're comfortably sleeping. Not arms at the sides. Because we robots. Yeah, I guess so. We robots. We robots. Is that what Solution 9 is going to be about? That we're actually robots? We eat, fight, and go on adventures. That is our prime directive. And we do not stray from our pre-coded instructions. Alright, what's next? What does Aaronville need to do in the city, though? We still haven't seen him. Oops. Can I not jump down? Oh, come on. There we go. I did not need to jump down. Oops. No. You look to be in good spirits. I assume your leisure time was well spent. I was glad to snatch some quality sleep myself. After all, it will soon be back to the road for us. Right. Oh, level 95. Cool. Alright, do I have any new abilities to work with yet? Oh, it starts from 96. Okay. The leap to Yaktel. Alphino seems eager to review your journey thus far. I'm sure the others will be along shortly. I do hope everyone has rested well. Alright. A much needed rest. But again, what did Erinville need to do in this city? I'm curious. Now that we have refreshed ourselves somewhat, let us consider all claimants as they currently stand. Zoraja and Kwana have completed every feat thus far and hold 5 keystones apiece. Waklamat would be equal with them, but for Bakul judge as thievery, which has left us 1 short. That conniving braggart didn't so much as lift a finger for the feat of proof and wreaked havoc for the feat of ice. He can't have more than 3 keystones at most. He may think he can simply steal what he needs to win, but he's sorely mistaken. I will be taking back what is mine. This I swear. I fear that reclaiming your keystone may not be enough. That is, if Bakul Jaja's unleashing of Velik Armanda is any indication. Using his lead, I anticipate that he will move to obtain the remaining keystones before disrupting his rival's attempts. We may all find ourselves being forced to take from one another. I can't say I'd be comfortable with that. But neither will I surrender my claim to the throne so easily. If it's for the sake of preserving the happiness of my people, I'll do what I must. I like that resolve. The last 2 keystones we require are those of the Lay of Repast and the Lay of the Brotherhood. The former depicts the cessation of hostilities between the Mamulja and Chibral in the forests of Yaktel, specifically near a village called Ikbrax? That's where I was born, if you recall. I haven't been back there since Papa took me in when I was a baby. Welcome in, Erlin. All the bongos. Where the Lay of the Brotherhood takes place, however, is unclear. In the saga, it is said that a foreign explorer came seeking an audience with the Dawn Servant, but little more than that. Eorzea has a similar tale. The explorer Ketenram befriended a 2-headed king known as the Autarch before commencing his travels across Tyrol. He journeyed here several times afterwards, but was ultimately lost at sea. At least that is the commonly held belief. Your 2-headed king certainly sounds like Papa, so this Ketenram fellow must have come to Tuliolal. But if he indeed arrived some 80 years ago, the capital may not have been built yet, vestiges of Yokui architecture notwithstanding. Wait, you said Autarch, didn't you? Then Ketenram must have met the Dawn Servant in Mamuk. Sorry if you hear background noise. Mamuk, is that a city? One of the grandest in Tyrol, once upon a time, and the seat of the Mamulja's homeland. It too lies in Yaktel, not far from Ikbrax. That all things considered, Yaktel seems the obvious choice for our next destination. From here, the safest method of travel is by dirigible. We should make for the landing once our preparations are complete. Riding in one of Kona's balloons? They can't be any worse than ships, can they? Poor Woklamat. She just has like the worst traveler's kind of afflictions. Seasickness, hopefully not motion sickness. Hopefully not. Alright. Where are we going? Dirigible landing. Alright, so I guess we get to ride hot air balloon? It'll be fine. Just fine. How exciting. The design of trolley dirigibles intrigues me. I must note how they perform compared to Eorzean airships. For as much as I wish we could ignore him, Bakul Jaja is a real threat. We can't afford to let our guard down. Oops. Yak tell whether Hyakui dreamt of the Golden City. Ready to leave when you are. Thanks, Aaronville. Always ready. The next flight to Yaktel will be leaving shortly. Passengers are asked to keep hands, legs, and luggage inside the dirigible at all times. Alright. Let's see what this is all about. She's so nervous. Are we sure that that thing will stay in the air? All the way to Yaktel? No words. Everyone's just leaving. This is kind of concerning. Are you ready? Bags packed and their goodbye said. There's no going back once we lift off. Not that I'm nervous or anything. I'm just making sure that you're not nervous. Oh no. It's kind of funny. Oh, who am I kidding? My knees won't stop shaking. Knees weak, arms are heavy. Hey, will you hold my hand? Just until I've settled my nerves. She's still young. Maybe ask Aaronville. Dude, I kind of wonder what she'll say if we said ask Aaronville. Should we do that one? Because, yeah, let's say that. Maybe ask Aaronville? That stick in the mud, he'd never let me live it down. Oh no. There she is, third promise, wait just a moment. Oh, the Pelus. Mabel and Topley, of course, I'll wait as long as you need. Sorry to delay you, but we were able to discover the origin of Cryle's earring. Oh? Is that so? You said before that it gained popularity in Yogg-Toral as a protective ward for travelers, correct? That's right, we tracked down the elderly merchant to whom first sales are attributed. According to him, the design imitates an accessory worn by a foreign mage he met at the market some 20 years ago. Little did he know that charming taste of salt would prove to be a commercial triumph. A foreign mage wearing this earring could only be grandfather. Did the merchant happen to mention which market? One in Yaktel, to where it seems you are already bound. What luck, then I shall seek my next clue once we arrive. Is it mere coincidence that I brought my grandfather there, or yet another discovery to look forward to? I like that there's this like dual story kind of going on. The Rite of Succession with Voklamot and then Cryle's grandfather mystery. Which is kind of cool. Thank you both for coming all this way. Anything for the third promise. Good luck with the rest of the rite. Thanks. I won't let you down. I've just got aboard this dirigible and I'm as good as there. Last call for passengers to Yaktel. She's stalling. Okay, so the earring might have belonged to her Cryle's grandfather. I really hope she wins. Yaktel will test her mettle without a doubt. The next Dawn Servant must be willing to bear the full weight of this nation's history, no matter how heavy it may be. That's not... That's kind of foreboding.
The fierce Shepral hunters who laid claim to this land call it the Azure Forest.
Ooh.
Yaktel.
Very, very cool.
Battered by meteors in ancient times and colored mesmerizing shades of blue and green by nature, it is easy to understand why the place is so named.
Another forest. I like the music already. Waklamat, please.
Here, where the Shepral and Mamulja once battled for dominance, that the Rite of succession would reach its climax.
Oh, is this like a turning point in the story? Or a climactic point, somewhat? Yaktel. Oh no.
Are you all right?
I've never been good with heights.
She's not good with heights. She gets seasick.
The vegetation is far denser than in Kozumautka.
Seems that way.
I suggest you pay more attention to the ground, unless you want to walk straight into a cenote.
A cenote?
Sinkholes filled with rain and groundwater. Many meteors fell here long ago, it is said, and after they struck the earth, it became susceptible to erosion.
So basically like sinkholes.
Deep as some of the pits are, you'll not climb out in a hurry should you take a tumble. So, don't take a tumble.
He's saying that specifically to Waklamat.
It was one time.
Is the Shepral community depicted in the Lay of Repast close by?
Aye. We need but follow the path a short way west.
Alright.
Right. I can't stand here with my knees knocking forever. Let's get going.
Okay. New land, new region, more ether currents. Alright. Would it kill Aaronville to give me the benefit of the doubt? Or the benefit of a second chance? Worry not, Kryla and I will ensure our promise doesn't wind up at the bottom of one of those cenotes. Well, that journey was delightful. The wind was fair and the vessel hardly rocked at all. I can hardly fathom how difficult travel must have been before the second promise introduced dirigibles. Can you imagine having to walk all this way? With thicker vegetation comes reduced visibility. I advise you to keep someone in sight at all times. Alright. Where are we? Oh. Okay. So we need to head west, huh? Oh, we need to go this way. This is cool though. I like this setting. Like the jungle setting. The music is great too. Look how like crystal clear and clean and blue the water is. It's amazing. Southwest. West. Too bad we have to kill the wildlife to get through. Oh wow, it's fast. Okay, where is this ether current? Oh, it's right there. One's to the north. Okay, let me grab the ether currents as I go. What in the world? Necrosis. Isn't that like a status ailment? Why is that? Did it like become personified? What happened? Yo, this land is crazy. Okay, so it should be up here somewhere. Northeast? Oh, okay, so it's like around the bend. Can I jump in the water? Cool. I'm guessing it's like up there on the cliff. Unless it's like underwater, which I doubt. Oh, there it is. I see it. I see it. Okay. Alright. Now where do we go? To the east. Okay. So other ones are just like along the way. Got it. What a beautiful forest. Jungle? Is it jungle or forest? What do you guys think? Oh wow. It's a big hole. See, no tumbles, thanks to cryoanalysis, but it still counts. Take care not to get separated. I'd hate to lose you to this rampant undergrowth. For all of Erenville's insistence, I have yet to discover anything particularly blue about this forest. Is that Ikbrash over there, I wonder? Good, everyone's accounted for. Ikbrash is up ahead. Let's be on our way. Okay. New locations. This place is huge too. Oh man. Okay. Oh wow. Just so you know, I shall be very cross if you push me. Are all cenotes this deep, I wonder? I've fallen into High Tide Harbor enough times to be a professional diver. There's no way I'd fall into something like this on accident. You know, this cliffside is kind of reminding me of Final Fantasy X. Besaid, if you know your locations. What's so blue about this forest? You'll see. Erinville is not exaggerating about the cenotes. It would be a grueling ordeal to climb out of one. Well, thankfully we made it here without incidents. Let's not dally any longer. Alright. Are we ready to proceed? I'm eager to learn more about Ixbrach and Shabral customs. Before we do that, let me grab the Aetheryte. Village of the Hunt. Waklamat's attention is divided between the perilously deep cenote and Ixbrach. Ready to head out in? Let's go. Our first task should be finding the Elector. Hopefully our relative tardiness will not reflect poorly upon us. I think it might, if he brought it up. The third promise and her retinue, I presume. You presume right. I seek the Dawn Servant's Elector. Look at that guy's crazy mustache. Then come and join us in the Garden of the Stars, at the village center. Everyone is waiting for you. It's a crazy Hrothgar mustache. Everyone? And who might that be? There's but one way to find out. Come, let us follow him. I guess maybe they're waiting for all the claimants to come in? If so, that's crazy. If that is the case. Oh yeah, they are all here. Were we like super late?
At last, we are graced by the presence of the third promise.
This guy also deserves a punch to the face.
If I'd known we'd be waiting on your mangy hide, I wouldn't have bothered with a Ligarmanda in the first place.
You self-serving piece of weaver dung!
Ooh.
Do you have any idea how many could have been hurt?
Now that we are assembled, let us begin. My name is Hunmuruk. As a Brash Rash, I have the honor of serving as Elector on behalf of my people.
Okay.
As all four claimants must be present for this feat, we have eagerly awaited your arrival.
I see.
Third promise. If you would please join us.
Hi, friends.
Thus far, you have faced each other as rivals. The feat of repast, however, will test your cooperation.
Oh.
You must complete this challenge in teams of 2.
Please tell me that Woklamat is gonna be teamed up with Bakul Jaja.
What? You expect us to work with one of these weaklings?
Be warned. Only the triumphant team will receive keystones. I advise you to cooperate with your partner. Teams will be decided by lots. Those who draw the same color will be paired accordingly.
Hmm.
12 forbid Wuklamat is paired with Bakul Jaja. After all he's put her through, I wouldn't blame her if she did something rash. I might even help.
Clemens, please present your colors.
Please let it be. I think, just for story purposes, it would be amazing if Wuklamat was teamed up with Bakul Jaja. There's red.
I have red.
Blue.
On separate teams,
Ooh.
then. And the rest?
Wait a minute.
Red.
Oh.
Which means...
Oh, we're with Kona. Okay. That's fine.
Together again, as fate would have it.
So I guess they're putting Zoralja with the big oaf.
Victory's as good as ours.
With our claimants thus paired, so too is their opposition.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Not the one-head.
Listen well, for the trial that awaits you is as follows. Each team is to prepare a sample of traditional Shebrol cuisine.
Oh.
Shibruk Bibil.
We have to make them a dish? It's a cooking competition.
And now we must cook. Another ludicrous feat.
Time to cook.
So it might seem, but there's bound to be deeper meaning to it.
Agreed. Given that the very future of our nation is at stake, all parts of this rite must have significance.
This is unexpected.
Our promises have grown rather promising, wouldn't you say?
Hahaha, Thancred, you tried.
Indeed.
But
If I were to guess at the significance of the feat,
what is the
few things
significance?
reflect the history and development of a culture so clearly as its culinary traditions.
So it's everything so far has been like to reflect the traditions of the culture. So I'm guessing that Shebrol culture is through their food.
The variety of stewed dishes in Garlean cuisine bespeaks their agricultural roots and cold climes, true.
Interesting.
The peoples we've met on our journey, they've all had different practices involving food and drink. The Hanuhanu replenish their magical energies with reeds, while the Pelupelu have turned their fondness of beverages into a living. So basically, to know a people's cuisine is to know something of their ways.
That is kind of true to life too.
With each feat, we have deepened our familiarity with a given community's history and culture.
That is true.
Is this what Father intended for us all along?
Might be.
But a leader with his vision must see that the past doesn't hold the answers we need. It is through embracing innovation, not adhering to tradition, that we will usher Tuli Yolal onto a more prosperous future.
It looks like Kona has much to learn. You spoke too soon, Thancred.
The rules are simple. The first team to prepare and partake of satisfactory Shibruk Bivir will be deemed victorious. You will be judged by your sample's taste and appearance, as well as your adherence to appropriate cooking techniques.
When did Final Fantasy XIV become Food Network? This is actually an interesting surprise. They actually have to cook.
Kitchens have been made available for your use. Note that you may be asked to retry should your dish fail to pass muster.
Today on Tural Iron Chef. Iron Chef Tural.
Let the feat of repast begin.
I've never actually heard of Shibruk Bibil before. What's it like, I wonder?
It's time to go ask the locals. Alright then. Do you suppose the first promise and Bakul Jaja will wear matching aprons? I dearly hope so. Alice. Oh, Alice. Only 2 claimants can receive keystones from this feat. Intimidating, perhaps, but irrelevant. We shall prevail. The second promise will no doubt have thoughts on how best to proceed. Let us ask for his perspective. The first promise and Bakul Jaja are formidable on the field, but in the kitchen? I think the odds are in our favor. I consider myself a connoisseur of all things tasty and Turali, but this is the first I've heard of Shibruk Bibil. For the pairings to be thus decided, the stars align for us indeed. As much as I would have loved to defeat you in a high-stakes culinary battle, I couldn't have asked for better allies. Oh man. How fortunate that this feat's unique stipulations have frustrated Bakul Jaja's attempts to delay us. Serves him right, that's what he gets for endangering my people with his schemes. Why doesn't he just compete fairly? He's plenty strong and obviously has a mind for strategy, twisted though it may be. I'll never understand him. Putting aside our competition for the moment, allow me to express how glad I am for this opportunity to work together. As I see it, our team possesses a distinct advantage. Of course we do. Any team I'm on is bound to succeed. Oh no. Precisely. You mean we have an advantage in numbers, yes? Our competition has a team of 6, the 2 claimants, Surilja and Bakul Jaja's lackeys. Whereas we are a team of 9, that's 3 more people we can mobilize. With the tasks suitably delegated, it should be a brisk affair to learn the recipe and assemble necessary ingredients. Too easy. Well, we mustn't be overconfident, lest we make a careless mistake that could have been easily avoided. Also, sorry for that background noise, if you can hear it. Our first order of business should be determining the recipe for Shibruk Bibil. We can hardly gather ingredients for a dish we know nothing about. Given the nature of this feat, asking for answers directly may prove less effective than simply observing the daily habits of the Shabral people. Let us gather here once we have seen what clues this village has to offer. Do you guys hear that in the background? The car alarm going off? Just curious. You may make use of the kitchens at any time. I look forward to tasting your Shibruk Bibil. Alright. Thank you for the hydrate, Rimaru. Okay. So we need to find clues about this culinary dish. Okay. Fastidious fellow. The recipe for shabruk pibil. I wish I could tell you, friend. A dish so delicious is meant to be shared. Alas, we are forbidden from divulging anything. Orders from Humuruk himself. But your mentioning it has given me a fierce craving. I only hope there's still ibruk to be had at market. Wink. Wink wink. So ibruk I feel like is one of the ingredients? Maybe? There's a Hubigo guardian. We ought to cut our losses and head to Mamuk. This feat is nothing but a fool's errand. You're the fool if you think he won't tan our hides for leather if we dare to return without enough keystones. Besides, we've taken from the house cat before. How difficult could a second time be? Oh, these are Bakul Jajas, guys. What are you looking at, Salt Liquor? Mind your own business. They're gonna try to steal another keystone from Woklamat. Of course they are. I'm not surprised. Bright banana peel. An unusually colored banana peel has been neatly arranged on the ground, which appears to be smoking. Oh no, it appears I've gone and dropped my nodule, Jatiga banana peel. I could barely see it for all the steam issuing from my underground oven. There's nothing like enjoying a tasty banana while you use the leaves in your cooking. They are giving a lot of clues. Maybe intentionally? I wouldn't be surprised. I need a clue. Oh, okay, I guess there's one over there. Colorful spices. A number of spices, some entirely unfamiliar to you, are nestled in a basket. Cool. That one's called akiote. We mostly use it to add a bit of color to our most popular cuisine, but its medicinal benefits are significant as well. Interesting. So it's a dish so far that uses banana or banana leaves. It's medicinal. It can use a lot of spices, cooked underground possibly. Okay. Alright, let's see what this actually is. How goes Iron Chef Rainforest? Well, the contestants are coming up to the plate and they're gonna start cooking now, I think, Ash. But welcome in. Sorry, I'm back. Iron Chef Rainforest. What did we discover about Shabruk Pribil? True to your prediction, the villagers were forbidden from educating us directly. However, many were still preparing it as a staple dish. An observation of their techniques yielded clues enough. A lady blending local herbs and spices was only too happy to describe the ones I didn't recognize, while neither confirming nor denying any relation to Shabruk Pribil. But one in particular she attributed to all common Shabral dishes. Akiote, she called it. I see. Then if Shabruk Pribil is indeed a dish as ubiquitous as Alphino claims, we have confirmed our first ingredient. Meanwhile, I did observe a cook burying bundles wrapped in the leaf of najul or banana in certain localities. It would seem the use of subterranean ovens is commonplace. I saw the same. I think we all know what's inside those bundles then, don't you? A brook without a doubt. A sizzling slab of beef. Squeaky, squeaky flesh of bipedal. I think it's a brook. I believe. As would be expected of a dish called Sibruk Pubil, indeed. So to summarize, this dish is one of Ibruk flavored with a combination of spices that includes akiote and steamed underground within najul or banana leaves. Given our assumptions are correct, we must now learn where and how to procure our ingredients. As a staple cuisine, its ingredients would be close at hand, which is why Thancred and I scouted the surrounding forests while you were all exploring the village. Between the local vegetation and wild Ibruk, we should have everything we need in regards to meat and spices. Leave it to a master gleaner. With that, we should next divvy up our tasks. While some gather ingredients, others should make ready the kitchen. I can help prepare the kitchen. Permit me to assist as well. Our ovens will doubtless require firewood, and I have some experience in its gathering. I too should be glad to volunteer mine aid. They can catch up. Then the rest of us will gather ingredients. I can make quick work of the spices and herbs myself. I am happy to lead someone to a suitable Ibruk if they will perform the requisite deed. Alize. As for the najul leaves, I believe I am capable of acquiring that much on my own. What are we doing then? Be warned, you won't find najul in these parts. They only grow in the Jatika heartland, forests far below these. I was wondering if there was like an L in there, but such an excursion may be time consuming. Perhaps we'll have to try bartering first. This feat encourages our communication with the locals after all. Alati, Shin, if you would accompany me on my errand. Alright. No better way to whet my appetite. Good, let us be about our tasks then. Welcome to Iron Chef Rainforest. Lamati had no specific task assigned to her, so I had her accompany me. No more, no less. Come on, let's go and get those najul leaves. The sooner we do, the sooner we can eat. That sounds good. Spicy brook wrapped in najul leaves? That sounds like a winning combination to me. Oops. A history of violence, oh no. Kona has the look of a man intent on finding bananas. Let us see if there are najul leaves to be had in town. Perhaps the cook Urianger mentioned might be persuaded to spare us a few. Can't hurt to ask, I guess. Doesn't hurt to ask. But I wonder if we're going to learn about the history of this place and its people. Oh, hello again. Did you need something? Yeah, we need some of your materials, or ingredients, sir. Najul leaves for purposes other than Sibruk Pubil, naturally. Unfortunately, I've just used up my last. You'll have to travel to the lower forests for more. Golmalji Grove is the source of the finest najul leaves you'll find. Wild variants you sometimes see in city markets can't compare. I see. I'd hoped to avoid such a lengthy venture. But if there's no other way to obtain our ingredients, then to the Jatika heartland we shall go. Allow me to save you the trip. Oh. Traveling there requires you to go through the Tlimbek Traverse, but it has caved in due to the recent storm, I expect. What? But that means we can't get our Nojol leaves. But we can, can't we? If there were no other way of procuring them, you would have suspended this feat or else altered its objective. Perhaps. Anyway, I apologize for the interruption, but having overheard your conversation, I felt compelled to chime in. It's very kind of you. Any last-minute advice you'd be willing to share? Only to undertake the feat of repast with an empty stomach. You may find Shabruk Pibil to be a delicious but daunting dish to finish. I can't wait. Still, if there are no leaves here and we can't travel for more, how are we supposed to gather all our ingredients? These feats are meant to deepen our understanding of the peoples and cultures of Tuliolal. So perhaps there is something about Shabruk Pibil that we have yet to learn. Something of significance other than its recipe or ingredients. Oh, I see. Like, who was the first to make it? Its history, that sort of thing. If it's Yogg-Tail's history you're interested in, you should start with the Old War. The Old War? Oh no. Between the Shabral and the Mamulja, right? These forests have borne witness to centuries of warfare, the evidence of which remains a scar upon the earth. To know the end of that bloodshed is to know Shabruk Pibil. What does steamed Ibruk have to do with bloodshed? Precisely the question we must answer. Vexing through such a detour may seem, I can think of no other way to approach this feat. In that case, you may wish to visit the site of a settlement ruined by the war, the village of Ilion Asso. It lies a short distance to the east. The village of Ilion Asso. Understood. Thank you for your help. Come, let's go see this place. So I wonder if this dish, like, maybe was served as like a peace offering. That's kind of what my brain's going towards right now. South. Okay, first let me see if I can get this, what is it? Ether current. Southwest. Oops. Southwest, okay. Peace offering or a Trojan horse? Uh-oh. That's not good. I mean, I guess it could be either. That's not cool. That's not good. South. So it should be like right here. Oh, there it is. You put too much spice and our leader dies. Prepare for war. Oh no. That would be so messed up. Our leader died from your what is it? Your potent spices. Oh, there's one more south? Okay, hold on. That would be kind of messed up. That's how the war started. That'd be crazy. Southwest. Okay. If they flash back to something like that, I'd be so surprised. Oh, this is probably like in that land. Okay, it's fine. I find that a lot of these map designs for these locations are like, they're separated by like a chasm. Which is interesting. I wonder if that was like a conscious design. Possibly so, yeah. Because it seems like they kind of paced it to be like, hey, check out this area first, and as you progress to the MSQ, they open up the next area, and kind of, I guess they kind of paced it that way. Like for story pacing purposes, but, which is fine, I guess, but maybe it's also to prevent people from getting all the ether currents at once and just flying through the map while they're there doing MSQ or something. Everyone knows there was a war between the Mamulja and Shabral, but I may have forgotten some of the details. The village of Ilionoso must be further east. Let us continue with haste. For all we know, our competitors may be on our heels. Okay. What is that big blue creature over there? Is that a level 100? What is, oh yeah, it is. Okay. I was like, what in the world? Yeah, I know to avoid the level 100 stuff. All good, all good. No worries. Let me just get that XP. Thank you. Oh, this village has seen better days. This place feels forgotten by time. So this is the village of Ilionoso, or what's left of it. It was a place of light and life. My great-grandfather called it home, in fact. Kivu, what are you doing here? Kivu, I didn't know you were in Yaktel. Is this our resident, like, historian? I was picking up lumber from Ikbrash when I heard the third promise was on her way to the site of deep historical significance. I immediately saw another opportunity to be of service and so followed you here. Wukivu is a shipwright who came to our aid during the feat of reeds. A pleasure. You are a member of the Third Promise's retinue, I presume? For a moment, I suppose I am. My name is Kona. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Kona, now that's a good name. A familiar name. Where have I heard? Kona, as in the second promise of Tuliolao? To think that I addressed the Dawn Servant's own son as some common retainer. Such disrespect cannot be excused. Please take up your gun. Oh, come on, not this again. I take no offense, so please do not dwell on it. Alright then, I shan't dwell on it. Yeah, this guy's kind of funny. And right on cue. At least he's consistent. I understand you wish to learn about Shibruk Bibil. While I'm forbidden by the Shibrash Rash to divulge any information regarding his preparation, I would be happy to share what I know of Yaktel's history. We'd appreciate that. In its most basic sense, the conflict between the Shibral and Mamulja was one of land. The Mamulja live in the lower forest, where the thick canopy obscures the sun and the soil is unforgiving to crops. This drove them to covet the upper forest, the home of the Shibral, and they launched a determined campaign to seize it for themselves. Yet advantage ever favors higher ground, and the Shibral forces held the upper hand against the invaders, rebuffing them time and again. But as the state of this village would attest, the tide eventually turned. What brought it about? Something you know all too well. Blessed siblings. You must understand, the Mamulja were once a people as much at war with themselves as they were with others. The Hubigo, Bunewa, and Dobro each sought to assert dominance over the others, even as they engaged the Shibral in battle. In an effort to strengthen bonds and discourage infighting, Hubigo and Bunewa leaders arranged a marriage between their children. However, this political measure altered the course of history in ways no one could have ever imagined. It was long believed that partners of differing clans could not have children together. But then it happened. A child arrived who shared the blood of Hubigo and Bunewa both, a two-headed Mamulja. Blessed with tremendous physical strength and magical prowess, he grew into a mighty warrior before eventually arising as the first Autarch, ruler of all three clans. Such qualities would dispose anyone to leadership, character notwithstanding. Let me grab some water. Alright. Under the Autarch's rule, the newly united Mamulja became a force to be feared, and the war soon came to a head. I think it's best you see the results firsthand. Let us visit another battlefield from that time, and there I shall continue the tale. So, because of the first two-headed Mamulja, that kind of brought unity within that clan, but kind of made the Mamulja a force to be reckoned with. Which means that the Mamulja are like grew to become like the conqueror race, if anything. That makes sense now. By the 12. What happened here?
This is where most battles were fought between the Shibral and Mamulja, the Shobrit Cinder Field.
A field of cinders, indeed. How fierce their clashes must have been.
The war over these lands began after the Yorqui's departure some 500 years ago. And for 4 centuries thereafter, the two enemies repaid violence with violence. A constant stream of minor skirmishes, punctuated by massive slaughter.
Until Father ended their endless conflict 80 years ago.
Accompanied by a retinue of only 6, the Dawn Servant opposed both armies and brought the fighting to a standstill.
That's quite the party.
First they sealed Valley Armanda at full strength, and now this.
I kind of wonder if the legend or the history has been embellished a little bit. Because it seems like too good to be true, all the things that happened. I mean, I guess we'll find out if that's the case or not, but...
It was during this armistice that both sides gathered for negotiations at the Dawn Servant's behest.
Oh. Who's there? Who dat? Who dat? Oh, we're getting a flashback.
For too long, you have been bound by your ancestors' violent legacy. It is past time you broke free of it.
Tell that to the Scale Scum! We fight to protect what is rightfully ours. If not for their greed, we'd be living in peace.
Buff your tails and scurry off, then. Cowards like you ill-deserve the bounty of this forest. Even should one of you succeed in vanquishing the other, your triumph will last only until a new invader arrives. Tell me, do you know of the vast continent that lies far to the east, where numerous nations vie for dominance?
Do you guys know about that other continent where there's like constant war and constant need for domination? Eorzea.
You do not. And why should you? Affairs beyond the salt we have no intention to cross are of no consequence to us.
Oh?
Not until those affairs come to Tural, like our honored visitor here.
Oh, is that
He's from across the ocean.
I've been to the ocean before, and it's nothing but water farther than the eye can see. What sort of vessel could possibly reach its end?
Do you know that other continent that is mostly dragons? That's pretty accurate, Perk.
That such technology exists is indisputable, as is foreign powers' awareness of Tural. If any such country were to develop a taste for Turali soil and bring to bear the might of innovations we can only imagine, what do you suppose happens then? You do not know the warlords of the East, but you know that if they came, they would not settle for a single forest.
So while a lot of bad things are going down in Eorzea, there are a lot of things also happening in Tural. That makes sense.
By joining hands, we might create a unified front, an alliance capable of repelling them or any other foe. There is no greater proof of these than my companions and I. Alone we are weak, but together we triumphed over Valigarmanda.
My question is, so we have the Mamulja representative, we have the Malblin representative, we have the Hanu representative, the Giant, the Yakui representative, we have the Pelus as well, and then we have Katenram, the guy from Eorzea. But who's this? Is there like a Viera location that we haven't seen yet? Because they do have a Viera companion, so I'm curious about that.
What? You defeated the Sky Ruin? I'd take you for a liar if the sting of our own defeat wasn't still fresh.
In due time.
Their coordination was indeed impressive. How the Pelu stymied our efforts to cripple the Yokui's legs and defend our ballistas. And when we withdrew to strike again from a distance, the Hanu called the winds to make our arrows miss their marks. In seeking to exploit their weaknesses, we only subjected ourselves to their strengths.
Those strengths are born of cooperation. The guiding principle of the nation we envision.
But our feud has lasted for centuries. How do you expect us to join hands now?
Ha ha! Give us an evening to convince you.
But who was that person who was like back there? Are we gonna find out? I guess not. Maybe not yet.
And so began that legendary banquet. One would not expect sworn enemies to abruptly drink to each other's health, and, indeed, a tense silence hung over the venue. But then, the Dawn servant called for the exchange of traditional cuisine. So it was that the Mamulja partook of spiced meat, and the Shabral steamed Najul. Before long, delight manifested upon the faces of those present, each side impressed by the other's dish. Seeing this, the Dawn servant laughed and declared once more, their flavors, he said, would be even better combined, and he proceeded to help them prepare the new creation.
Yeah, I had a feeling that the dish would have huge significance like this.
That's Shibruk Pibil, I'd wager.
It is a marriage of Shabral and Mamulja cultures, and proof of their newfound cooperation. The Dawn servant had asked for a single evening, but the feasting is said to have lasted 3 days and 3 nights.
Oh.
So delicious was their repast.
Wow.
In the end, a peace accord was reached, and the Dawn servant's words at that time still illuminate our way forward.
Cool.
Ignorance begets a strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Sorry. It's just to think that he ended an age-old conflict with food. It's all so absurd. It's somehow so very papa, I couldn't help but laugh.
Damn, can't believe Dad ended a war by throwing a party. That's essentially what he did, yeah. It's true, Ash.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Now then, I trust you understand the significance of Shibruk Pibil and the history it has written.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing the story with us.
Oh. Is someone back there?
What's wrong?
Is there someone back there?
Someone was there, you say?
Perhaps our competition is cooking up some scheme or another.
Something bitter and half-baked, no doubt.
Show yourself. I mean, they did say they wanted to steal another keystone from whoever, but I never imagined their father was instrumental to Shibruk Pibil's invention. I hope I have been of sufficient service to the third promise. Papa really did live up to his words. He traveled the land and learned about our people's myriad cultures. And we're doing the same now. It's thanks to Wookievu that we were able to learn this forest history. It's twice now that he's helped us. To think that we might never have met him if we hadn't thought to fix the float. It's true. The feet of repast. Bananas still weigh heavily upon Kona's mind. Wukivu has given us valuable insight into the origins of Shibruk Pibil. However, we're still no closer to procuring the necessary nodule leaves. Unless... Tell me, was that historic feast commemorated in some fashion? With a monument, for instance? Indeed it was. Allow me to show you. Guess we're going further into the territory. Oh yeah, I should be looking for ether currents. But yeah, that is crazy how Golul Jaja ended a war with just like a party, a little get together, you know? Where are you, ether current? Is it gonna... Oh, it's right there. Okay. I was like, is it gonna be on the beach? I think I like background music like this. A little bit of vocals. Like, what's that forest from Shadowbringers? The Lahi area? Like that song actually I like a lot. Even though it got memed, but that's a music track I really enjoy. Radka, right. Thank you, Perk. Yeah, the Radka theme is like really good to me. I like it. Ratika, I guess it's pronounced. Or Raktika, yeah. Where are my friends? You like that one unironically too? Yeah, it's just a good track. Like a good theme. What does Kona want with a monument? It is only speculation, but I dare to hope. Alright, what are we finding out here? Oh, that's cool. The two weapons. Here it is. Offered up by the two factions, these weapons symbolize their vow that they would never again raise arms against each other. Since this feat demands a journey through history, I thought it only logical that a monument like this might steer us true. Especially one that at the heart of so significant a battlefield. Lamati, Shin, would you help me search this area for clues? Tell me if anything catches your eye. Sure thing. Alright. Guess we're looking. Look here, the soil has been recently overturned. We digging? Ooh, someone buried a box. Well, I would have been satisfied to find only a hint, but here they are, fresh nodule leaves. Hunmuruk's doing, I'd wager. There's a poetry in hiding them on this battlefield, given that it was central to the war they helped end. So he planned all this from the start. Thank you again, Wukivu. We wouldn't have found these leaves without your help. It was my honor to render assistance. And with apologies to present company, allow me to offer my encouragement as well, a third promise. Ever since I witnessed your performance in the feat of reeds, I have been certain that you are the claimant most worthy of leading our nation. All devised solutions to the Hanuhanu's ailing crops, but you alone sought to know their culture and revive Ihihana, even if it seemed unrelated to your task. In my humble opinion, no one cares more for the people of Tuliolal and what they hold dear. Damn, right in front of Kona? Should you again require the historical musings of an old shipwright, I am ever at your service. For now, I take my leave. Damn, Kona's like, I guess I'm not the guy. I'm not the guy. Shots fired. I cannot argue with that. We have what we need. Let us return to Ikbrash. I guess he's coming to a realization that his way is not the best way. Sadly. Alright, so we gotta head back, right? Are there any other... We're gonna look for ether currents for now. But yeah, it's funny how like people say these things right in front of these people. You like the Labyrinthos theme too, but the day theme has an instrument in it. I don't know what it is, but for some reason it sticks out to you and you hate it. That's valid. Not every theme is gonna hit with everybody. I don't really recall the Labyrinthos theme. I don't remember, because it's been a while. It's been a while since I've been there. Wait, does this connect to the lower lanes? Let me see. This is a path. You mainly hang out in Old Charlie, and I used to do that too. That was my go-to like place where I can just idle and stuff. Oh. Wait. Shouldn't it be like right here somewhere? Is it like up top? Oh man. It does connect? Okay. Let me see. Oh, there's a path, but I guess it's kind of blocked right now. Oh, be gone, bot. Story stops you? That makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. Alright. Well, but then it says the ether current's like right there. Something some explosives can't solve. That is true. I guess we'll get to that later. It's okay. Actually, I'm kind of curious about what the Labyrinthos theme is. I forget. You think you can get that one? You think it's up top? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Oh, that's right. This was the Labyrinthos theme. But you're talking about, yeah, the day theme, right? Is that the instrument that kind of rubs you the wrong way, Perk? The sort of like harpsichordy type? And there's violins. There's like, I don't know what those are called, like the little clicky things. That's okay. Alright, let's go back. Just a brief detour. Oh, it's gonna bug me that I didn't get the potential ether current. We'll do that first. We'll take a short detour away from the actual story. Hold on. Carry us away, gorilla. Should be like down here, right? Yeah. So I should stick to high ground. Okay. Let me see. Yulmore's music made you hang out in Crystarium as well. Although the Crystarium is just a cool place. That is true. Crystarium was a good place to, like, it's a good hub, I guess I'll say. A good sort of home crystal during Shadowbringers. Yulmore's music could get a little annoying after a while, though, in my opinion. I don't know. You're gonna feel bad if you completely misremember this and the current is at the bottom of the map, and that's okay. I don't mind taking a small detour. If it's at the bottom, then we'll get to it later. It's fine. Guess we'll find out. It's 50-50 chance. Because I think there might be one in the cave between sections. That could be a possibility as well. If it's not there, then we can just teleport back to the town. It's fine. I don't know if I can actually get up top. There's no reason to feel bad. It's okay. If it's not there, then it's not there, and we just have to push through more story to get it. It's not an issue. It's okay, we have Gorilla here to protect us. So we're good, we're good. Alright, so... Oh yeah, it's right there. Yeah, don't worry about it. You're right. Vindication. Okay, cool. Now we go back to Ikbrash. Okay, let's get this Iron Chef competition started, shall we? Who's ready for some Iron Chef Rainforest? Whose cuisine reigns supreme? You have to wonder whether Wookievu is actually a historian and not a shipwright. That is true. I'm glad we were successful. The elders should be back soon, I expect. I hope so. I'm famished. Alright, guess we're waiting. I like cuisine. Isn't that what he says to start cooking? I like cuisine. Oh my gosh. Iron Chef Japan has a restaurant down here. Oh, cool. Alright, here we go. How did everyone fare? We got them the jewel leaves. Wookievu came along and helped us find them. Wookievu was here. I would have liked to say hello. Yes, he gave us an important history lesson. That Golul Jaja brought an end to centuries of warfare surprises me little, but to achieve said peace through cuisine is something else entirely. Leave it to my old man to find the oddest of solutions. But how about the rest of you? Is our kitchen ready? Oh, speaking of kitchens, Perk, did you, like, try that restaurant? The Iron Chef Japan restaurant? Or you just know of it? Everything should be in order. Urianje and I made another tour of the village and borrowed the cooking utensils we need, with no mention of what we needed them for, of course. Yeah, well, he has a normal one, and outside there's an a la carte thing that's easier to get to, and it's good. I would assume that with the association with Iron Chef Japan, or like Iron Chef in general, that it would be like high quality food. And I am pleased to report that we are stocked with the finest firewood this forest had on offer. Spoken like a true expert. Alphino camped out with us maybe once or twice, and now he's a master at getting firewood. That's funny. Aaronville and I found our brook, so we should have our meat aplenty. Your brother and sister were at the a la carte and Morimoto happened to be there? Oh, that's cool. Chef Morimoto? That's awesome. It was a spirited creature, so much so that its hunter fell down a cenote trying to catch it. What part of never speak of this to anyone did you not understand? She fell it. It's funny. Poor Alize. I picked a good portion of local herbs, with particular attention to the seeds that yield akiote. I'm told a resident astrologian divined the appropriate measurements for the seasoning as well. Through further inquiry did I determine the ideal balance of spices. The a la carte was pretty reasonable too, which was a nice surprise. Oh, that's cool. Like fair prices, that's pretty nice. Then all that remains is to prepare the dish itself. I presume that at least one among us is versed in the culinary arts. I could hardly claim profound skill, but I have cooked for myself. You can leave the rest to me. And you, I hope I could use your adventurer's grit when it comes to skinning the Abruk. You got it, Cryo. Ooh, my mouth is watering already. without further delay then. That zoom out was crazy. Alright, here we go guys. Cooking montage, hopefully. Please give us a cooking montage. Oh.
Oh, it smells so good.
Oh, they already made it. Oh man.
Good, there is still time. I shall prepare our sample at once.
If you ever do Culinarian in 14, they have a Shokugeki Soma parody quest. Yo, that's awesome. To have a Shokugeki side quest, that's pretty sick.
At first, I wasn't sure about being stuck with the one head. But better that than playing nanny to the mewling house cat.
I want to slap this guy backhand so much. So hard.
Quiet, Bakul Jaja. No one cares what you think.
Finally, thank you, Woklamat. Telling him what everyone's thinking.
Huh. Act tough all you like. Victory will be ours.
It's ready.
Ooh.
Apologies for the wait. We submit to you our Shibruk Pibil.
And coming up first is Chef Cryo with her version of Shibruk Pibil. How would the judge handle this? How will the judge... I'm trying to be a commentator, but it's not working. My brain's not braining today.
This looks amazing.
What will the judges think?
The dish is prepared by using the culinary techniques of the Mamulja to cook the spiced meats favored by the Jabral. It is a symbol of peace between their two peoples after centuries of war.
And she put it into taco form.
Both the ingredients and your methods appear to have been correct. Now then.
I wish they had like more dramatic music that like they use in Iron Chef for this little segment. That would have made the scene so much better.
In taste, texture, and aroma, you have recreated Shibruk Pibil admirably.
Missed opportunity, yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
Granted, anyone might well achieve similar results by following the recipe to the letter. But you went a step further. You sought to learn the cultural significance of the dish, about Yoktel's history of violence, and your father's role in ending it.
Hildebrand would have used the dramatic music? That's true. Because Hildebrand can get away with it, but yeah.
Your willingness to take lessons from the past befits aspiring Dawn servants. And for that, I commend you. All that remains is to partake of your creation. True understanding is gained only through experience.
How amazing would it have been if like they actually followed the Iron Chef like format, like cooking and then like the judging, and then in between you have Alton Brown like like filling in with commentary about what's happening. That would have been amazing, but also it would have maybe slowed down the pace a lot.
Now this is something I'm definitely good at.
Ahem. I believe we have yet to receive our assessment. Ours is also a faithful example of Shibruk Pibil, as you will no doubt agree.
Looks the same. When did they make that? When did they have time to make it? Don't tell me it's gonna be better. If it's better than ours, I'll be very surprised.
I see.
Oh, he looks like he doesn't like it.
While your effort looks the part, unlike the second and third promises dish, it lacks its defining aroma.
Ooh.
Preposterous! The meat was marinated and spiced before being steamed in an earthen oven. This is Shibruk Pibil.
Oh? And what about the Jatika banana leaf?
It's because of you that we couldn't get any damn leaves. You can't fault us.
Preposterous.
But the second and third promises had no such difficulty, did they? That which they needed, they acquired simply by showing interest in our history and heritage.
So this is like cooking from the heart versus just cooking from cooking with skill. Skill versus heart.
Ugh, it's just some crusty old leaf. What difference could it make?
Why not have a taste? You don't have to cook with neither. I mean,
Your dish lacks an essential ingredient. As you have failed to demonstrate an adequate understanding of Shibruk Pibil, I must deem your performance unsatisfactory. Your team will not receive keystones.
damn. But Erlen, I think it would be ideal to cook with both, not one or the other. It's good to have both.
This was stupid anyway.
What's Zoralja gonna do? Huh?
His ambition only grows more intense. That someone could harbor such dark thoughts towards family.
Oh, that's right. You can kind of read his like etheric energy. Oh man, there's deep hatred inside him.
Sham of a feat. I can always take what I need later.
Oh no, don't tell me Zoralja's gonna get like manipulated by Bakul Jaja. Because Zoralja like just has a deep darkness inside him now. Oh no. Oh no.
This is delicious!
It's a bad time. Yeah.
The brook is so tender it melts in your mouth, and the way the najou leaf rounds out these spices is sublime. This is the taste of harmony. Someone who only knows brute force and deception could never appreciate it.
I love how she's rubbing it in his face. Oh man.
Choke on your harmony.
They're so butthurt and salty. Zoralja didn't deserve it, but Bakul Jaja definitely deserves it.
Come. Finish your meal. That too is part of the feat.
Don't have to tell me twice.
But she can't handle spice, right? Woklamat is known for not being able to handle spice, unless we didn't make it too spicy.
Ah, that was bliss.
It was palatable enough, I suppose.
Kona, just enjoy it, man. Just enjoy the moment.
To you, who have successfully performed the feat of repast, I present these keystones.
Only 1 feet left.
Nice, nice. Congrats, you've cooked your way to you've cooked your way to the top. Who would have expected that there would be a culinary feat? Technically it was Kryl, so without her we would not have made it.
I'm glad that I wasn't paired with one of the others.
Kona, just be happy. Dude, don't try to be cool. Just be happy.
We can do better than that, surely.
See, even Thancred's joking about it. Dude, just be happy.
The 6th keystone is ours. Thanks for all your help, everyone. I forgot something important.
Oh no. What now? What now?
Was there any Shibrook people left?
Oh.
I could really use another helping.
She's just hungry. Of course. Of course. All right. I'm relieved that our dish was well received. We need to start considering how to reclaim that keystone from Bakul Jaja. Depriving the first promise of a keystone is a crucial victory indeed. Our one final feat remains. After this one, I hardly know what to expect. That was a delicious sample of Shibrook Pibil. I have high hopes for you all. Alright. That was so good. I'm already looking forward to having Shibrook Pibil again. Here, Shin. Cryo made more using leftover ingredients. You'll love it. I'm thinking to buy more for the road myself. Now that the fate of our past is over, the villagers should be free to offer it to us, right? Oh, cool. Oh, it's a tabletop item. That's pretty cool. Something for the home. Okay. Feet of the Brotherhood, here we come. A father's grief. The next feat awaits, and Alphino would have you on the road as soon as possible. Oh, what's happening? Seeing as we now face the penultimate objective of the Rite, it would be wise to travel to Mamuk and undertake the feat of the Brotherhood without delay. Wise, yes, but impossible. The Talinbek Traverse, which connects the upper forest to the Jatika heartland, is still impassable. Something blocking it, huh? Is there no other route? Or like the route got destroyed? I'm afraid not. Work to clear the path is underway though, so I'm hopeful we can resume our journey soon. But let us each use this time as we see fit. I for one would like to explore the village's surrounds. If Erenville would oblige me with a tour? Very well, I have no other engagements. Then I will come with you, if only to prove that I am capable of keeping my footing. She's still mad about that. Though I shouldn't rejoice in our delay, it does afford me an opportunity to look into my grandfather's purported visit to Yaktel. Oh, that's right. Mablu did say something about a foreign mage coming through here decades back, didn't she? I'll come with you. Want to join us, Shin? I guess we're finding more about Cryo. Let us reconvene here after our respective diversions. Alright. As I recall, the merchant met my grandfather at a market in Yaktel some 20 years ago. Any who might reliably remember him must therefore be at least middle-aged. Let us make inquiries where we can. Alright. Let's go, ladies. Oops. Didn't mean to jump down there. This fellow looks promising, definitely older than I am. I hope someone in Igbrash knows something. A grizzled villager. A foreign mage 20 years ago. Yes, I remember him. It's not often we get visitors from across the salt, let alone those traveling with infants. A baby girl, as I recall. I only saw him in passing, and if anyone were to know more, I'd wager it would be Hunmuruk. He was already Shibrash Rash then. A baby girl, it couldn't have been. Thank you, sir. That information is very helpful. Very helpful. So our elector is the one who maybe knows Galif? Okay. This may be the very lead I was hoping for. So Humuruk has been Shibrash Rash for over 20 years. That's before I was even born. Alright. Let's get to know you, pal. Hello again. Do you require assistance? A foreign mage passed through Igbrash roughly 20 years ago, possibly carrying a young child. Do you remember him? Oh. Memories unlocked? Why do you ask me this? Who is this man to you? He may have been my grandfather, and I wish to know what brought him here. Your grandfather? Not by blood, but he is family nonetheless. A foreign mage did indeed visit Igbrash, Master Galif. So far as his identity is concerned, I trust you are satisfied? More than that, however, I cannot say. Why not? I simply cannot. I beg your forgiveness and understanding. Very well, I will not press. Thank you for confirming his presence here. The rest I will discover myself. Out of more general curiosity, I have another question. They say the Yakui once dwelled in these forests. Where was that exactly? General curiosity indeed. But yes, before they withdrew to Urkelpacha some 5 centuries ago, the Yakui claimed Yaktel as their own. Many of their architectural remains can be found in the lower forests, the Jatika heartland. Then that's where they must have had their visions. Thank you, that answers much and more. I understand what it means to long for one's family, so believe me when I say that, though my position forbids me from aiding you further, I wish you nothing but success. By helping the third promise find the Golden City, you will surely find the answers to your questions. So everything kind of leads back to the Golden City. The Rite of Succession and Cryos answers. Speaking of which, I have a query of my own for you. May I request a moment of your company? Sure. What do you need to ask us? Go on, we'll wait for you. Why do they want to ask us something? Who are we? What's up? Thank you for obliging me. First, let us head to the cenote behind this village. Oh, we have to talk in more private? Okay. Alright then. It was my intention to see you off without saying anything, but Mistress Cryo's plea has softened my resolve. Oh? As the leader of our community, I am gladdened to see that the third promise has surrounded herself with such compassionate and trustworthy companions. Would you tell me of her journey thus far? Well, this happened, that happened, she got kidnapped, and blah blah blah, and Valley Garmanda, and we want to slap a cool Jaja in the face, and blah blah blah. Is that so? It seems that the Rite has been a source of great learning and growth for Waklamat. It does me well to hear that. Wait a minute, is this... Wait. My daughter would be about her age. That's what I was gonna say. Is this guy her dad? Girls are rarely born amongst the Shibral, so when she arrived, the village was elated. Such joy I felt when first I held her, and pain when I found her at the bottom of a cenote. Or maybe he raised her? 3 years old. An accident, it was said, but I knew better. She had been pushed. Though we never caught them, a suspicious figure was seen fleeing towards the Jatika heartland, towards Mamuk. Once bitter enemies, the Mamulja and Shibral have learned to live in peace. But who could doubt the intent of such a reprehensible act? By targeting the child who would one day lead her people, the criminal sought to undermine the future of the Shibral. I was determined not to let them succeed, and so I let the memory of my daughter die in that cenote, and gave her into the care of the one person I knew who could protect her. Dawn servant Golul Jaja. This is her father. Though she was born to lead the Shibral, fate had a greater plan for Waklamat. Oh my gosh, only the Dawn servant and I know the truth. But I must now take you into my confidence for one reason. If the villain who attempted to murder my daughter was indeed of Mamuk, then rancor towards the Shibral still burns. I was caught off guard once. I will not suffer the same tragedy again. And so I ask you, not as the Dawn Servant's elector, but as a father, to watch over the third promise. Defend her from her enemies that may be lurking in shadow. Will you do this for me? Damn. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Oh, and it began to rain. Will you hear my question? Answer me plainly. Address me not as the ruler of Tuliolal, but a concerned father. So she has two dads. But he had to give her up because of the tension between the Shibral and the Mamul. Suffice it to say, this conversation must remain between us. Pray breathe not a word of this to anyone. Dang. So he had to give her up to Golul to protect her. But there is someone lurking in the shadows. Is this Bakul Jaja's minion? Oh no. That's not good. Oh, what's up, random guy? Alright. Taking a stand. Hunmuruk stands quietly, his expression one of old pain. Going to get spicy. Recalling the past has rendered me emotional. I require a moment to compose myself, but please do not keep the third promise waiting. Alright. Please don't tell me that Hunmuruk, this guy's gonna die. I'll be kind of sad if Hunmuruk kind of died after this little conversation. That would be so messed up. Hi Desta. You should go to sleep. Did you eat at least after stream? Please tell me you ate. No, I'm not like, okay, you did. You did, good. You laugh, but all of us are like concerned for you, man. Like genuine concern. But hope you had a good meal. Hope you got some rest at least. If you're planning on like not sleeping. I don't think you're fine, Desta. That's like legit concern from me, but I don't know. If you're okay, then I'm not gonna push you to do things. You're going to bed soon, just ending PvP. Okay, okay. Finished speaking with Humuruk, have you? Oh, wait a minute. Is this an instance? Several customs will play in sequence. Oh no, I think it's gonna get... Oh no. I think it's gonna get bad. I'm scared. You're back, so what did Humuruk want? I can't say. It's alright, you don't have to say. More importantly, the Tylimbek Traverse still isn't clear yet. Something about even more rocks. I trust our wall to save everyone. Then I think I'll take the opportunity to rest. All that cooking and preparing for it has worn me out. Who's lurking in the shadows? Good night, Cryo. Good night, Testa. A nap does sound tempting. Yeah, someone's definitely watching us. A moment's promise. Oh. Who this? You're one of Bokujaja's. What do you want? I've come to fetch you. You're welcome to refuse, but know that it would be most unwise. And why's that? I'm sure your salted friend has an idea. What do you think? Oh no. And they say house cats don't come when called. Follow me, promise. Uh-oh. Music got intense. Yes, it did. Oh, I thought the rain
What
was...
is the meaning of this?
Oh, wait, hold on.
And just how far do you plan on taking us?
Hold on. I'll hold that thought. Oh, is this an ambush? Oh no. Humuruk.
Humuruk!
Oh no.
Bakuljaja, you snake! If you want my keystone so badly, you'll deal with me and me alone. Leave the Elector out of this.
Also, I was gonna say, I thought the rain was like scripted to fall at that point, but maybe it's just the weather system. It would have been nice if it was raining right now too, but
Is that all you think he is?
it's just raining. Yeah.
Foolish kitty. This man is the reason we are here.
Can we like slice this guy in half already or something?
Take a good look at him. Go on.
Oh no.
Look. Surely you recognize your real father.
Oh no.
Don't believe us? Then ask your trusted Sellsworth. He heard it straight from the old man's mouth.
Worst weather thing that happened to you was in Shadowbringers when you first arrived at Crystarium? Oh no. Oh, do we tell her?
Is Humuruk my...
It was foggy? Oh, that's pretty crazy.
Your silence says it all.
Sorry, Woklamat.
Now that you understand the situation, let's see those keystones. I'll even let you fight for them. Just you and me.
Will Clamart forgive us?
Adventure and attempts to interfere. I'll kill the old man myself!
Seriously, this guy needs to be like sliced in half and then beheaded. That's how much I hate this guy. So we can't interfere, okay.
You despicable, heartless fiend. Kinsman or no, I won't stand for you taking hostages. Come on then. You want to fight? I'll give you a fight.
Oh, such heroic caterwauling promise. I'm shaking.
Oh my goodness.
Guard our hostage well. We wouldn't want to attempt any thoughts of rescue. By the by, house cat, they've been instructed to put down Papa dearest when you lose. Hopefully he settled his affairs.
You know, as much as I hate the other head, the warrior head, the mystic one kind of annoys me more. Because he's more like... Ugh. Anyways.
Don't worry. I'm not losing to the likes of him.
Yeah, the mystic one is the greasier one. Yeah. But we trust in Wicklamat. You got this, girl. You got this, third promise.
Well, what are you waiting for, you blessed bastards? It's 2 against 1. Don't tell me you're scared.
I know I didn't hear you right.
Cowards don't stand a chance against Wicklamat. You should back down before you get hurt. I want to be sassy to him. Don't worry, the scary adventurer won't try anything funny.
Foreign scum! Who are you to mock me?
That was pretty satisfying.
I'll kill you, kill you all! Don't look away, son. I want you to watch as I tear your beloved promise to shreds!
Alright.
Hey,
Are we
eyes on me. The house cat, remember?
Are we playing as Wicklamat right now? Are we fighting as her? Cool.
I'll say it again. I'm not losing to the likes of you. I'm going to become Dawn's servant, and I will protect my people.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, oops. In this battle, you play as Wicklamat. Through skillful combat, Wicklamat will gain the resolve she needs to unleash powerful limit breaks. Not only do these attacks deal great damage, they will recover HP. Use them early and often to emerge victorious. You trust in Shin playing as Wicklamat? Let's see. Let's see how this goes. There. Okay, we have our basic attacks here. Okay, limit breaks there. Got it.
Come, you mangy house cat.
Unga bunga time. I guess it is, yeah. Oh, cool. Oh my gosh, we'll put what?
I'll cut you to shreds!
My magic should be more than enough for Miss Mittens. I'll make you eat dirt.
Oh no. Oops.
No more tricks, Bakul Chaja. We're settling this here and now.
Still playing the part of the brave warrior.
Oh. Damn. That's crazy.
Miss Mittens is no longer abusing me, brother.
This Rite has taught me so much. About my nation, my people, and myself.
What are the green ones? Oh no. Okay, so the green ones are safe. Got it. Got it.
How do you like this?
I'm gonna die, aren't I?
Kitty.
Oh, that's the gap closer. Okay. Okay.
I finally understand what it means to live in peace. To greet each day in safety and happiness.
Irritating pest!
It's time we finished her. This is the end for you, kitten.
You always thought it was rough when they throw players into fights where they don't know the original class. Yeah, I guess so. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, she's basically a warrior, essentially.
Know your place.
Oh no. Okay, so I need to watch the abilities, or like the attacks better. Sorry, Woklamat. Oh my gosh. We'll go back in normal. We'll skip the cutscene. Okay. I have not played Warrior in a long time, guys. Plus, I didn't realize that the gap closer was the other ability. Okay. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, Woklamat.
Come, you mangy house cat, so I can rip you to pieces.
Your big mix is a gap closer too. Okay, okay. Got it.
I'll cut you to shreds.
Or it normally is. I think I only have one gap closer for this one, so yeah, it's okay.
I'll
Oops. Oops.
No more tricks, Bakul Chacha. We're settling this here and now.
Still playing the part of the brave warrior? Is no longer abusing me, brother.
This Rite has taught me so much. About my nation, my people, and myself.
Alright, the flow of the fight's kind of straightforward, so it's fine. Should be alright.
How do you like this?
Which one is it?
Understand what it means to live in peace. To greet each day in safety and happiness.
Irritating pest! It's time we finished her. This is the end for you, kitten.
So I need to watch the order of these, okay. There we go.
Know your place.
Oy, oy, oy. Uh-oh.
Not enough to claim the title of Dawn's servant. I must carry on
Oh my
Papa's
gosh.
legacy, his love for our people.
So you really gotta be on top of your game and dodging attacks. This is crazy. This is nuts. Okay. Gotta get back knocked to a different wind one. You're right. You're right. Sorry for all the retries. Alright. Do I not have like an arm's length type of move? Hold on. I guess I don't. These are my only attacks. Okay. The electric blade damage is rough, yeah. Okay.
Come, you mangy house cat, so I can rip you to pieces. I cut you to shreds.
Thank you, Stream Elements, for trying. We're trying. So I need to like be knocked down like here. Like here? There we go. Okay, that was close. Yeah, the bleeding damage is kind of bad.
Tricks, Bakul Chaja. We're settling this here and now.
Still playing the part of the brave warrior.
Oh my gosh. I think there was an instance you played as Blue LSA and you sucked at that. Oh man. Oh, you mean like before? Yeah, that one. That fight was a bit tricky.
Rite has taught me so much.
Yeah, in Endwalker, I remember that. That was a bit tricky.
About my nation, my people, and myself.
Okay, I can stand here. Perfect.
Keep up.
How do you like these?
For anyone who has not healed, that's rough. You suffered more as a normal LSA. Red Mage is one of your worst classes. That's fair.
I finally understand what it means to live in peace. To greet each day in safety and happiness.
Irritating pest! It's time we finished her. This is the end for you, kitten.
That actually hurt you because she was missing some stuff and the button layout was so different from your Red Mage, and you play Red Mage a lot. I see, I see. Okay, I need to get locked into that one.
Know your place.
This should be fine. Oh no. Okay, it's okay. Oh no. I need another limit break right now.
It's not enough to claim the title of
Don't die,
Dawn
Woklama.
Servant.
Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die.
I must carry on Papa's legacy.
There we go.
His love for our people.
That was close.
I'll grind you beneath my heel.
Where do I go from here? Okay.
Why won't you die?
Okay, okay. Supreme Standard. What in the world?
Show you the true power of the blessed.
They give you a lot of time.
I will be the next Dawn Servant, and I'll protect my people's happiness to the last.
Oh, nice. Sick.
That's why there's no way I'll ever lose to the light of you.
Nice, nice.
What? But that was everything I had.
Nice. Okay, here we go.
I can't stand it anymore. Attack!
Really?
think we care about your stupid pride? This is for Mamuk! We cannot lose!
Oh, the great Bakul Jaja needs help, I see. Send your whole army. You still won't win. I will prove that my allies are right to believe in me.
Such confidence! What changed? She wasn't like this before!
Forgot how chaotic this was. Yeah, it is pretty chaotic. But we got it done. Get out of here. Okay. Good job. Waklamat. My goodness. First try, baby. First try. She just proved that she's stronger than him. Oh, look at that. Our keystone. I love how we're doing it right in front of his face, too. We're not like moving back so he doesn't steal it again, but it's fine. This is fine.
Reclaim what you stole.
This is fine.
No. How could this be? How could that puny house cat beat all of us?
All according to Keikaku. Yep. Yep.
You've
Keikaku.
caused nothing but trouble with your dirty tricks.
Keikaku dori desu. Maybe Bakul Jaja if you weren't such a loser. Yes.
Threatening the Hanu, releasing Vali Armanda, harassing me is one thing, but you've endangered too many innocents. No more, Bakul Jaja. I will not stand for it. If you even think of tormenting my people again, you will answer to me.
You don't think we talk enough about all the good things Bakul Jaja does? Is this their backstory now? Why they're so driven to just have conquest? Oh no. Wait, what's happening? Prevents us from having unhealthy meals by stepping on them. What happened? Is he like reminiscing?
Goes and forgets he had the way blocked.
Did he have a flashback and he's losing it? What's going on?
What? That was his doing?
He's having a rough time, yeah.
The only part left in the saga is the Lay of the Brotherhood in Mamuk.
We echoed him into a memory? I see.
The plan was to force you here so we could take the rest of your keystones.
So that's what he was up to. But, should you be telling us this?
What does it matter? You've beaten us. It's over.
At least these guys have enough self-awareness to not continue with with Bakul Jaja's useless plans.
We'll release the hostage.
That kind of... The fight was climactic, but his minions kind of acting like this makes it a bit anticlimactic. Anticlimactic. Just a little bit. But all's well that ends well. She gets to meet her father.
I'm sorry. I was careless.
Are you alright?
No, I know. I get that,
So what
Erlen.
Bakul Jaja said.
about you and me.
No, I get that, Erlen. It's just that.
But to single-handedly defeat Bakul Jaja, you truly are the Dawn Servant's daughter.
It just feels like the fight had a lot of steam in the pacing, and then it kind of just got deflated. It's like, okay, we give up. All right. Just kind of that kind of feeling. But it's okay. It's fine.
It has been my honor to bear witness to your journey. Promise.
That's just me. That's just my opinion. It's okay, though.
Promise. Yes. That's what I am. I'm Gulul Jaja's daughter, and Tuliholal's next Dawn servant.
No.
Come on. Let's rejoin the others.
Even though she knows that's her father, it is Gulul Jaja who actually raised her, so. It must be so bittersweet for her, though, to see her actual father. But, you sense family is a theme in Dawntrail. I need to make an alert for the Fast and Furious whenever they say family, or like a family kind of meme. Oh, and it's raining again. How fitting. Did something happen while we were away? There's a certain satisfied air about you. Aaronville's tour was both educational and exciting. I hope we can persuade him to conduct another in the lower forests. For as weathered as our promise looks, she's positively glowing with confidence. What in the world happened? The twins ran me from one end of the Tomu horizon to the other, asking about everything of remote interest along the way. Seems we're last to return. I'm glad everyone made it back safely. Thank you for having faith in me. Keeping out of the fight, even when it got dirty, couldn't have been easy for you. I guess so. But Bakul Jaja won't be the last person to threaten those I care about. I wanted to prove to myself that I can stand up to such villains, even when I stand alone. One quarter mile at a time. It's about time you pull your weight, Aaronville. Yeah. Which isn't to say I won't ask for your help when I need it, of course. I know better than that now. Okay. Oh. Earlier in the second Promises camp. I look forward to Tokyo Drift.
For now, all we can do is try to rest and recover.
I look forward to Tokyo Drift 3 playing next time.
Perhaps with a meal, as my sister would no doubt suggest. Shall we borrow the kitchens and prepare some Shibruk pibil?
Kona's kind of growing to be more open with people. That's nice.
So thou hast taken a liking to the dish. As we learn to appreciate the unfamiliar, 'tis only natural that we develop new affinities. There is no shame in this.
But there is in ignorance. I had barely considered what the people of Tuli Yolal hold dear. What hopes they harbor for the future. Our nation is built upon the bonds that Father forged during his journey across Tural. But so single-minded have I been in my advocacy of foreign innovations that I failed to understand my own people. Could someone who struggles to connect with the populace ever make a worthy Dawn servant?
To understand and connect with people is by no means easy. But there is something you can do to pave the way. Let them see you for who you really are. What makes you laugh and cry and rage. That sort of honesty is the first step towards mutual understanding and connection.
Understanding begets fellowship, as my father said. And yet, what you suggest does not come naturally to me.
I, too, have found it difficult to speak from the heart. In thy struggles, I see mine own, painful in their familiarity. Yet frightening though it may feel, if we are to move forward, we must indeed take that first step. Dispense with pretense, and simply be.
Do you remember when you first approached us, and we asked you why you wanted to become Dawn Servant? You said you wished to use the knowledge you acquired in Sharlayan for your country, and in doing so repay your father for the opportunities he afforded you. What won me over was not your ambition, but your motivation. So let your people know this, and in time, they'll come to support you as we do. You can't hide behind that stoicism forever.
I like that it's these two with him.
Very well then. I will make a greater effort to be myself. By not being my usual self so much.
Two good dad figures to anyone. Agreed. Alright. I feel like that is a good place to stop for today. But it kind of makes me wonder how and where are Ishtola and Graha gonna come into the story, you know? Kind of curious, but yes, that will be it for tonight. Thank you to everyone who hung out. Appreciate all of you. We did get through a big chunk of story, which I like. So this was very, very good. Thank you for everyone for hanging out. Good night, Rimaru. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you, Erlen, for hanging out. Sayonara Perk. But yeah, we did get through a good chunk of story there, so I'm glad about that. Yeah. I wonder when I'll stream this next, because it is a bit unclear. Pope Samurai Rimaru. But I'm really liking the story and the themes and like how I guess they're kind of gearing us to expect that Woklamat is the best person to become the Dawn Servant. But I also wonder, like, with how furious Zaralja became after, it's like, I'm kind of worried if we'll have to fight him later. I'm sure your hatred for Bakul will spur you on. I mean, we kind of defeated him, but I'm assuming that Bakul Jaja's gonna, like, make an appearance again somewhere down the line. We'll see. But that will be it for me. It gets better. Okay. I'll take you guys' word for it. But any stream updates will be via Blue Sky. YouTube is once again getting closer to uploading VODs of the games I was currently playing before diving into Dawntrail, which were Valkyria Chronicles and Wind Waker, which are two games that I will resume at some point. Everything got sidetracked when Dawntrail came into the picture, but that's okay. I am in the final stages of organizing and creating a Discord server. So if anyone wants to get updates through there, it'll be easier. But I just need to like do some final touches, and then that should be available soon. But till next stream, guys, hope you have a good rest of your days, nights, wherever you are. Be sure to eat, hydrate, rest, do all those good things for yourself. And until next stream, take it easy. Hope you have a good start to your days. See you next time. Peace.